This is what 50,000 subscribers looks like in Minecraft. As you can see, that's a lot of subscribers. Okay, but seriously, if you are still watching this video, I just wanted to tell you, thank you so much for watching my videos and for subscribing to my channel. It means a lot to me. And even if you are not subscribed to the channel, which you can still do by the way, it really means the world to me that you're actually spending time watching my videos. Again, thank you so much. And while making this Q&A video, I just wanted to visualize how much 50,000 subscribers actually is. Because I'm still a small channel compared to a lot of other YouTubers. But really, look how many of you are actually subscribed to my channel. That's really crazy. Each one of these My Mentor statues actually represents one of you. So if you are subscribed to the channel, you are somewhere down here. And also, thank you so much if you submitted your question for this Q&A video. I really appreciate it. A lot of you really wanted to know what my name is, my age, where I'm from, how many girlfriends I have, stuff like that. And as you might have heard already from my accent, I am Dutch. I am from the Netherlands. I'm in my 30s. On YouTube, I go by the name The My Mentor, but my real name is... So yeah, now you know. And now the big question. A lot of you were asking if I would ever do a face reveal. And although I really understand that you really want to know who that handsome guy behind the microphone is, I don't have any plans to make a face reveal. But, you know, you never know. And then a lot of you also asked why I started the channel and what motivated me to make the style of videos that I make. That all has to do with when I started playing Minecraft, which also some of you asked. I started playing Minecraft in 2012, so quite some years ago already. I really liked the game, but eventually I stopped playing after some time because I didn't really know how to make a nice house and stuff like that. So I didn't really enjoy it that much as I wanted to. Until some years ago during COVID, when everybody was at home, and I thought, what about that Minecraft game? But then I had the same problem again, as that I didn't know how to do everything and how to make a nice house and how to make things look nice. You know, so that's why I started to go on YouTube, look for videos for that. And although I found a lot of videos by that time about how to make a house and how to do this and that, everything was just so fast and quickly explained that I really had to watch a lot of videos until I finally understood a little bit how to do everything. And that kind of frustrated me. So that inspired me to later on, until I played it a little bit more, to make my own videos and try to explain it in a way that I think others would understand it better. So reaching 50,000 subscribers means that at least some of you really enjoy watching it and are finding it helpful. And I also read it in the comments, and thank you so much for that, for sharing that, because that really motivates me to continue making those videos. So the next question is, what is the origin of your iconic? Are you ready? Let's break it down. Well, I actually don't really remember where I got it from. I started saying that in, I think, my third video some years ago that I made about how to find iron. But over a year after making that video, I started to realize that these type of videos are really something that I like to make. So I just continued saying that line at the end of my intros, and now over time it's just a bit part of my brand, I guess. So these are the questions that more of you asked and that I wanted to answer at the same time. Are you a furry? Nice question, thank you for that. But no, I am not a furry. And who do you think would win in a random kit in a fair 1 versus 1? SB or you? Well, that's an interesting question. I think that SB737 has more experience than me, but I would love to try it out actually and see if I could win. Next question is, are you subscribed to Technoblade? Of course, I do know the legend that Technoblade is or was, but I'm not subscribed to Technoblade. What inspired you to become a Minecraft guide YouTuber? Well, I already answered that question, but do you have any tips for a starting Minecraft YouTuber like me? Well, the best advice I can give is that you should make videos that you actually like to make, but also videos that you think that others would want to watch. Because when you start a new channel, nobody knows who you actually are. And if you just play Minecraft and you don't really add something to what they need to know or want to see, you're not gonna get many views. So make sure that you do something that you do like, but also something that you think others would really like to watch. And second, buy a microphone. If you just use your PC microphone, you sound so much different than if you just buy a simple USB microphone. It doesn't even need to be an expensive microphone. You can buy for $20 or 20 euros a good USB microphone, and that makes such a difference in the quality of your videos. Because you might think that the visuals are very important, but really if your video looks great but the audio is super bad, people are not gonna continue watching. So make sure that you get a nice microphone. Can you make the tutorials for Minecraft Bedrock? Well, I try to make my tutorials for both versions actually, although I record most of the things in Java because that is easier for me. I'm used to Java, but everything I explain and show in my videos is for both versions. And if there's something different, I always mention that in the video. Maybe I forgot something once, please let me know, because I really try to make it as accurate as possible for either Java and Bedrock. Explain trial chambers fully and if seeing what comes out of the vaults true or not. I think what you mean with the lost part is if you look at a vault and open it right at the moment you see the heavy core, that you will get the heavy core. In Java, I tried it out and it's not the case. And in Bedrock, I heard rumors that you can do it like that. I don't know that honestly. But for the rest of your question, I advise you to watch my video about trial chambers because there's a lot to explain. And that video explains everything you need to know to rate a trial chamber. Can I have a PC? Even if it has the minimum system requirements for playing Minecraft, I'll be grateful. Good question. Yeah, why not? If you ask me, you can certainly have a PC. Do you play Bedrock a bit or not at all? I don't really play much of Bedrock. I play mostly Java Edition, but I try to play Bedrock also a bit to know what it feels like to play Bedrock, so I can explain it better in the videos that I make. Is spamming worth it in Bedrock Edition? Well, if you mean spam attacking, yeah, it's certainly worth it in Bedrock actually. In Java, it's not at all worth it because you have a cooldown after every attack. But in Bedrock, you don't have that cooldown, so you can just keep spam clicking. When will the video about the looting of the ancient city be released? Well, that's a good question. I have been having some holidays and working on some other things at the same time. So I've not been able to work for some time on it. Right now, I try to focus again on making this video and finish it because so far, I really think that this video will make you really understand how to safely loot an ancient city without having to worry about the warden. Yeah, so I'm working on it. Not a question, but just wanted to say that you're the best Minecraft guide channel. Thank you very much for that. Congrats, man. I love your vids. They are super helpful. Will we do an activity with viewers? That's a nice question. I hope you like the Q&A video I'm doing now, answering your questions as an activity. But let me know what other activities you would like to do or to see. Next question. What is your wish if you have glasses that can grant you any wish you want? What will it be? Whoa, that's a deep question. Very good question. Well, I could wish for a big house and being very successful on YouTube, stuff like that. Honestly, if I had one wish, I would just wish that I could keep living a happy life with my family. That would be more than enough for me. Of course, maybe the more responsible answer is to have world peace. I would also love that, of course. But for me personally, having a happy life with my family, that's more than enough for me, actually. But let me know in the comments what you would wish, by the way. Can you do a video on looting end cities? Like a pro. Also, congrats on 50k. Well, thank you very much. And I don't have it right now on top of my list, but I'd like to make videos about all those topics. I just lack time and efficiency, but eventually I do want to make a video for end cities. Somebody sends a heart, thank you very much. Congrats for 50k. The question is, how do you make the holes like in the Bastion guide and mining ores? I want to reproduce them. That's a good question. I made a video specifically for members only, but I used the mods World Edit, Flashback and Distant Horizons. Especially the Flashback mod was very important. So what I basically did was I used two different world seeds or multiple world seeds. And one, I was just filming a Bastion with the Flashback mod. And then with the other seed, I removed all the block of the Bastions and then made the same camera path, let's say. And after that, in my own video editing software, I laid them on top of each other and changed the opacity of one of them. And then it seemed like you could look through the blocks. But basically, it is just two videos laid on top of each other. So it's not something that you can actually do in the game, as far as I know. But for mining ores, I did basically the same thing. I just cut out all the blocks of one area using a mod World Edit. And after that, I filmed the parts multiple times. And that's how I created those scenes. Purely underrated. You deserve 1 million subs right now. Well, thank you very much. I would love to be on 1 million already, but I'm hoping to hit 100k first this year. But who knows when we will get to 1 million. Can you do a tutorial on combinations of weapons, like spear and mace combat or TNT Minecraft card and crossbow combat? I will eventually, hopefully, make a video about how to use every weapon in the game. And probably I will also do some combinations of weapons. I don't know if it's going to be TNT minecart and crossbow combat, but I certainly will do a video eventually about weapons. Love your content, dude. Hope you have a nice day. Thank you very much. I hope you have a very nice day too. What are your ways to find the best methods for everything? Well, that's a very good question, by the way. First, I watch some other YouTube videos to see what they have to say about it, which I mostly use for inspiration, because sometimes the information you get from other videos is not as accurate as you thought it would be, is my experience. But after watching videos, I do my own research by playing it myself and trying it out myself, and especially also doing research on the Minecraft wiki. The Minecraft wiki is really a website I visit a lot when I make a video, and to see everything in detail, how everything works, and then I I try to filter out some things are cool and interesting to know, but are maybe too much information, you know. So everything that I learned then from the Minecraft Wiki and from my own experience also, I try to make the video on that. And that can be sometimes different than I expected to be. For example, the Bastion video, I was actually not planning to expose all the Bastions in the Nether, but I just wanted to visualize that because it can be, from my own experience, really hard to find, for example, Bastions or Fortress, and visualizing that and that you understand, okay, somewhere in this area there should be either a Bastion or a Nether Fortress, and that can really help a lot. It's really helped me a lot to understand that, and then I try to translate that in a video in a way so that it's not too tough information and too difficult to explain, but trying to make it easy as possible. What are your thoughts on the Marlow situation? Well, I honestly don't know who Marlow is. I just looked it up and it was somebody that was not the person that he says or she says he was or something. I don't know. But let me know what you think about it. I would love to know that. Who is your favorite YouTuber? That's a good question, but I don't really have a specific YouTuber I really like or something. If we keep it only to Minecraft, probably one of the channels that I watch the most of Minecraft is Waddles. And that's because he makes every time a video when there is a new snapshot or where there's a new update or whatever. And I really like the way he explains things. So one YouTuber that I really like that is not really posting so much anymore, but was Blue Nerd. And I liked his videos a lot because the way he built was very cool, a lot of inspiration I got actually from him with the type of builds I try to make. His style I really liked, so you can go check him out if you want to. Why don't you auto-dub your videos in Hindi? That's a very good question actually, because why not, you would say. And at one hand I would like it because, you know, you get more people that can watch your videos, but I really don't like the translation voices of YouTube. One of the things that really define my channel and my videos is who I am and the way I talk, and by auto-dubbing you completely get rid of that. So I don't auto-dub my videos, but what I do is to make a lot of subtitles for different languages, so that even though you watch my video in English, you still have subtitles in your language, although they are auto-translated, so of course they're not perfect. But it's certainly the same with auto-dubbing, of course. Who was your inspiration to make YouTube videos? So I didn't really have inspiration as in, oh, I want to make videos like this YouTuber, because I was actually trying to make videos that I didn't really find on the internet. But eventually, before I was making the videos, I found this channel, iCraftMC, that you probably heard of. And although his style is different than my style, but what I really liked from him is the way he explained everything in detail. So if you ask for someone that inspired me, that's probably him, but not necessarily inspired me as in, oh, I'm gonna make YouTube videos, because I wanted to do that before already. But he inspired me that you can also make different type of videos, because what he did or does very different than most YouTubers is that he is very calm, explaining everything in detail and still getting an amazing amount of views. Yeah, in that sense, he inspired me the most, I think. Will you ever play Minecraft gameplay or challenges like Survive 100 Days Hardcore? You are the Minecraft mentor. Well, that's a good question. Honestly, I really would like to do that, but I'm really lacking so much time and efficiency with the normal videos I am making that I really want to focus on those videos right now. But in the future, when I have more time and I am more efficient with making videos, I would love to do survival series and challenges. Yo, it's not enough. You deserve more. Thank you very much. Hopefully, with your help, I will get to 100k this year. Can you make a video of how to make full netherite armor in 30 minutes in any seed? Well, that's quite a big of a challenge. I am not a speedrunner and my videos are also not aimed to speedrunners, so I love the challenge, but I'll keep it with the video of how to get full diamond armor in under 1 hour. But thank you for the suggestion. Will you ever do redstone or auto farms? Well, that's a good question because I don't really have a video about redstone farms yet. But yeah, in the future I would like to make videos about redstone farms. So these were all of your questions. And if you are still watching, thank you so much for watching the whole video. I really appreciate it. I hope you will like my future videos also. I really have a lot of videos planned already. Thank you guys so much and I will see you in the next one.